Okay, so this is cycle 1, TTC baby number 2. I don't really know anything about my cycle. My cycles have been super irregular. I had the copper IUD. It wasn't supposed to mess with your cycles. It ended up messing with mine pretty badly. So my cycles have been pretty irregular. I'll still get one. I haven't like fully skipped a period yet, but my cycles can go anywhere from like 28 days to like 45, 46 days. And I talked to my doctor about it, and she basically said that unless I go 3 months without missing a period, then who cares? So I guess that's the way we're doing this. So basically I bought this from Target. It has ovulation and pregnancy test in it. The first cycle, I'm going to take an ovulation test, I think just once a day. I made a little notebook, and these are my tests so far, which are pretty dark for the beginning of a cycle, I think. I mean, I don't know. I've never done this before. So, they look darker once they're dried for sure. So I wrote down the level that the app said I had for the day. According to my app, I should ovulate in 8 days. So I am just going to continue to take these until I get my peak, and then once I see it go back down, I will stop taking them because I don't want to use 50 ovulation tests on the first cycle. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one now. It is cycle day 6. And my period ended yesterday. And this is my first cycle without my IUD. I took it out, I don't even know what day I took it out, but I got it taken out last month, right before my period started. So it's been about 2 weeks since I got it out, 3 weeks maybe. But I made this little book. It's probably backwards for you, but I put the date, the cycle day, time, and then that one's for the baby dance. And then the test will go on here, and then whatever level the app says will go on this side. And I'm just using double-sided tape to stick these down. It's the easiest way. So it is now cycle day 11. I think last time I talked to you guys, it was cycle day 6, maybe 5. I think it was 6. So we are getting closer to ovulation. My app said, I think on cycle day 6 it said 8 days to ovulation, and then about a day ago it randomly changed to where now it says 13 days from now to ovulation, which I don't think that's accurate. So my test, I kind of just realized that all the tests look the same once they're dry. I did have 2 that kind of like the ink kind of bled on them. I don't know if it's because I stuck them in here and set them like this before they were done or what, but my level right now, yesterday it was at 0.38, 0.36, and then this morning it was at 0.21. So I do expect to see a surge in LH in the next 2 to 3 days. So I will check back up with you once we see some progress in these lines. Hi friends, it is cycle day 14 today. I just wanted to update you a little bit on my testing, and I have not ovulated yet or hit a peak. So I do believe it's coming in the next couple days, so I just wanted to quickly update you on my chart and kind of show you what my levels are looking like. Now I was taking 2 tests today, however this morning I had to rush out the door for work, so I only ended up taking 1. Which I was planning to do 2 because it is closer to ovulation. My app estimates that it will be within the next, I think, 5 to 7 days, which I hope so because it's already 14. Says my fertile window starts in 3 days. Yesterday morning my levels were at 0.33, and then 0.4 yesterday afternoon, and then this afternoon they were at 0.42. So they are slightly going up, and in the picture from the last couple days you can see the lines getting a little bit darker each time that I test, because for a little while, I think I just started testing too early. For a little while it was like high, low, high, low, high, low, and I was just kind of confused as to why they weren't going up if I was going to ovulate, and now that it's getting closer, it is trending up. I will be back to update you once I ovulate. I just wanted to quickly give an update on the whole month before I just kind of pop in and say, here's my peak. So today might be peak day. So today is a DPO. 2 more days until I start testing for good. I actually stupidly took a test yesterday and I didn't see anything on it, besides the obvious line items, but I posted it in my pre-mom community thing, and every single comment I got was somebody saying that they actually did see a line on it. And I mean, I inverted the photo. I looked really hard at the picture, and if I look long enough, I think I can convince myself that I saw something. But it could have just been an indent line or literally anything else, because 7 DPO is way too early for a positive. However, I do think I implanted a little bit early. I was having I was having what I think could be implantation spotting the night of 5 DPO going to 6 DPO. So it was the very end, the last few hours of 5 DPO and the start of 6. And it was spotting with your jabby, pulling pain, and from what I've read, that's exactly what that would be. Now, if it's not, that's fine. It's month 1, and I highly doubt that we could conceive first try. I just wanted to pop in and say that I took the test this day. This was PM. It was not first morning urine. And I took it because we went to go eat dinner. I was so hungry. The food sounded so good. And as soon as I got out of the car at the restaurant and that smell of the food hit me, I literally had to run to the bathroom and just take deep breaths because I was that close to throwing up. And I was like, what else could be causing this besides pregnancy? So I took this test. It was a mistake. I shouldn't have taken it. I got my hopes up too much, and I was so disappointed after this. Okay, it's 10 DPO. There's nothing on it. I was so convinced. It's 11 DPO. My timer's done. Today is 12 DPO. I will see you next cycle. So today is cycle day 1. My period started right when the app said it would. Feeling a little defeated, but just hoping it'll happen next month. The hardest part about having really long cycles is that cycle day 1 is today, August 13th, and my predicted ovulation date is not until September 2nd. So my birthday is September 15th, and I'm supposed to get my period September 14th or 16th, one or the other, predicted. So maybe I'll find out I'm pregnant on my birthday. I don't know. We'll see. Today is 6 DPO for cycle number 2. And I've had a lot of signs that this is our month, and I've been trying not to symptom spot because I did last month. And I thought I was having so many symptoms, but I think really everything I felt, I was just trying to relate it to that. But today is 6 DPO, and I haven't really considered anything else a symptom because it's too early to have symptoms, really, of anything until 5 to 6 DPO. Last night and throughout the day today, I've just had some kind of a mild stabby pain. It doesn't even hurt, but it's just a little stabby pain, on my lower right side. Don't know if that could be anything. I'm also super emotional today. I almost had a fucking mental breakdown. But here we are. I'm gonna test next Saturday morning, which will be the day before my birthday. I'm hopeful this cycle. I've had a lot of signs. Hi friends, so I am 9 DPO today on cycle number 2 of trying for baby number 2. I have a few minutes to sit down and chat about symptoms and things this cycle. I've been trying to film this in the car because that's really the only time I have, but I do have a few minutes while I'm at work and the kids are napping. I'm going to let you know what's been going on. So I have not tested yet, even though I'm very tempted, like very, very tempted. I actually went to Publix while I was at work today and picked up these because I really want this one. So symptom-wise, I didn't even let myself pay attention to symptoms up until 6 DPO. I definitely am now, and I don't know what I'm symptom spotting and what is really happening. I mean, it's all really happening, but I don't know what can be related to pregnancy. If I am pregnant, if I'm not, obviously, none of it is. If you're seeing this, then I'm sure I'm pregnant, but 6 DPO, I had some cramping, and it was like on my right side, lower right side, and that happened 6, 7, and 8 DPO, and then I've had it a little bit today, but it was like consistently throughout the day, on and off, for those 3 days. And then today, I felt it once or twice, but it's been nothing like it was the last 3 days. The last 3 days, it almost felt like that combined with like the cramps I'll get before I start my cycle. But all that has seemed to go away for the most part today. Like I said, I felt it a couple times, but nothing like the past few days. Next, on 7 DPO, I had some spotting. Very brief, very light. It was only like the tiniest little amount, and I just happened to catch it and see it. I probably wouldn't have seen it if I wouldn't have went to the bathroom when I did, but it was like the tiniest little amount. Happened once, didn't happen again. So fingers crossed. That was implantation bleeding, and I've had the cramping along with it. So I don't know. I'm hopeful, but I did have some spotting at 5 DPO last month, and it wasn't anything obviously, but I mean, that's less likely to be it because it was 5 DPO and this is 7, but I kind of think maybe that could have been the same thing as this, is what I'm telling myself, so I won't get my hopes up, but they're up, trust me. They've been up since we started trying. Yesterday, I felt like I had a bit of congestion, so that would have been 8 DPO. And I mean, I don't really feel that anymore. It went away. I mean, it comes and goes, but it's like the mildest amount of congestion that you could have. I'm having a tiny bit of breast tenderness. Usually I don't have any at all. Last month, I had it from the time my LH spiked until my period started, which is super out of the ordinary, which is why I thought I was pregnant last month, because when I was pregnant with my first, the only symptom I had was that, and it happened last month, and I was like, okay, wow, first try, it happened, because there's no other explanation. But it did it all month last month, and this month it did not do it at all. It's almost like normal. I think it's pretty much like normal to me this month, except I am having some start. Yesterday I felt it a little bit, and today I feel it a little bit. I'm also feeling a little bit more anxious, but I feel like that could be related to all of this, obviously, and not necessarily meaning as a symptom, just because of the anxiety around wanting to test, especially the fact that I want to take a test and something could tell me if I'm pregnant right now, and it's sitting right in front of me and I cannot use it for 3 more days. Drives me crazy. Makes me have to stop and breathe. Okay, might sound a little dramatic, but it's hard. Like, these are sitting right in front of me, and they could come up positive right now. But it's hard. Okay, there's 2 more things that I meant to mention, but I did forget. So this has happened today and yesterday. So this goes along with the cramps I was having. They're happening like, I'll show you. They're happening like right here, like right on my right side. But when they happen, it feels like they're going straight through to my back on my hip bone. It feels like they're just starting here on this side, going straight back, and then stopping in my back. Like, feels like it goes all the way through. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know if it could be anything, but I felt that yesterday and a little bit today, but like I said, I haven't really had the cramps today. Yesterday, I had some lower back pain, just generally, but that's gone today. And then also high cervix is a symptom that I've had. I don't really ever like track that, but I have checked occasionally throughout the TTC journey. And yesterday I checked and it was pretty high, and today I checked and it was still pretty high. And it's normally very low for me around this time of the month. and I've heard that's a good thing. So I'm just so hopeful. I am going to do an LH test tomorrow morning and then probably this afternoon, because I know if those go up, that could indicate pregnancy as well. I don't know. I just want to know. It's driving me crazy. If I conceive this month, my conception date or ovulation date would be my great-grandmother's, I think, 88th birthday. My day of finding out would be the day before my birthday. And my due date would be May 25th, which is the day after my dad's birthday and then 2 days before my sister's birthday. So, and then also, I think if we don't conceive this month, we probably won't try as actively next month, because my period's supposed to start on my birthday or the day after my birthday. And when we conceived my son, the last period I had was starting on my birthday, and it did start on my birthday. That was the last period I had before we conceived him. So I really don't want to have another baby with the same birthday as him. It's no big deal in the long run, but I think I would have a little bit of mom guilt about that. So I don't know. Everything just feels right. I want to say I feel like I am, but last month I got my hopes up so much that when my period came, I was crushed. So I'm trying not to let myself get that way this time, even though I'm pretty sure that this is it for us. Fingers crossed that it's it for us. I've also still 9 DPO, but I am home from work, and I'm going to do an ovulation test just to see if it's any darker than yesterday, because I know these can turn positive, and I've seen it a lot recently. I am gonna keep my pee, because if this is super positive, I'm gonna take a test. I don't even care. And if it's not, I'm not doing it. I'm not letting myself do it if it's not any darker than yesterday. If it's not like significantly darker than yesterday, I'm not doing it. I got about a minute left on the ovulation test. I'm gonna go ahead and look at it just to see. Yeah, it's light. I'm not doing one today. It's pretty light. Dang it. Everybody that I've seen that found out they're pregnant had a super light test on 8 DPO, and 9 DPO it was a lot darker. I was hoping that would happen to me, but it did not. This is why I should not even mess around with testing early. Why do I do this to myself? I mean, it's darker than yesterday. Like, even dried. No, I don't think it is. I think I'm still gonna do a pregnate test, just because. Alrighty. Even though I said I wasn't gonna do this, I don't think there's gonna be anything on it today. I don't even know why I'm doing this. There's no point. I'm gonna set a timer. I'll be back. So I have 4 minutes left. I'm shaky, but it's weird because I'm not even nervous, because I know there's gonna be nothing on it. I feel a little like shaky, but I'm not nervous. I know there's gonna be nothing on this. It's 9 DPO. It's not first morning urine. All the odds are stacked up against me right now, and I should not have tested. I was gonna wait until 12. There's like not even a bit of anxiety like going through my body right now, because I just know, I know I'm not, well, I don't know that I'm not pregnant. I know that I'm not gonna see anything on this test, because it's 9 DPO. But I did have spotting on 7 DPO. So, I mean, if that was implantation, then maybe it could show up by now. Maybe. Probably on first results, so not these. I mean, this test is it doesn't really look like it on the camera. It's darker than yesterday. It might not have been done loading all the way when I scanned it. It's definitely darker than yesterday, but I don't know how much. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's done. I'm gonna show you guys first. I don't know if it's focused. I don't know. I don't know. There might be a line on it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude. No fucking way. No way. I'm gonna okay, I've been staring at this for far too long and I don't think there's anything on it. I think I want there to be something on it. This is like the hardest part about this. So I think I want something to be on it so bad that I'm making myself see a line. But I feel like I see it. I really feel like I see a shadow. Like 100% see a shadow. You know what? It's negative, but I'm gonna do this one. Alright. Please, God. Please. The one with the cross and the line in the window. Okay. Already. I'm gonna cover it up. This one is 2 minutes. I'm so scared. I'm scared. There's definitely a line on this test. 100%, no doubt in my mind, there's a line on this test. I see it clearly. Now that it has been another minute or two. There's a line on this freaking test. Holy shit. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Please let this be it. Please let this be it. There's 100%. Oh gosh, please let this one be positive. Oh my God. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. My heart is racing. Gosh, I did not think this would happen today. I hope that's not an indent line. I'm gonna be so upset if that's an indent line. I'll let you guys look first. I think it's upside down. There's a line on here. Oh my God. It's the faintest little baby line, but it is there. I'll just put a picture up. You're not gonna be able to see it. There's 100% a line on this test. 100%. 100% on this test too. I'm gonna take the digital. Fuck it. That is going. Please, God. I'm gonna put it back in here. I'm having the most anxiety I've had in a long time right now. Just peek to see if there's an answer yet. I can't get it out. Okay, it's still loading. Fuck. I cannot believe this. I'm only 9 DPO. If this says no, I'm gonna be a little bit worried, even though I know it's way too early. It's not first morning urine, all the things I know. But I'm just scared. This is still going. I don't want to see the result. I want you guys to see. Okay, it's done. Okay, it's negative still. I'm caving. I'm gonna take the first response as well. I'm wasting all my tests, I know. I am freaking the fuck out because how do I even go on all today, all tomorrow, go to work tomorrow, and not tell my husband? Because if I tell him right now, he's gonna say there's nothing on these. I can clearly see it. I want to ask another female, but I don't want anybody else to know before he does. I'm so torn. There's clearly lines on both. I think I'm just not far enough along for the digital. I'm gonna take the first response. Well, this one supposedly only takes 1 minute, so. I think there's a faint line on this. Like, almost lighter than the pregnant, which doesn't seem right. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I should have just waited until 12 freaking DPO. I will see you tomorrow morning. I am so exhausted. I'm gonna go ahead and do 4 tests. Ovulation test, pregnancy test, GP, and these are from Dollar Tree, so I don't know if they're any good. I've never used them. That one is going across. Symptom-wise, my boobs hurt bad. My throat hurts. sucks. Last night I had the worst headache all night and it wouldn't go away. I don't really know what else. If these are positive enough, I'm gonna try the first response digital. This is what my test ended up looking like yesterday. You're not gonna be able to see it. I don't know if you can. I mean, you can see that line on that one, but I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm scared that the line's not gonna be there again. Which I know it will be, but it's still nerve-wracking. If these are dark enough, we get to tell my dad and my husband's mom and dad today. So fingers crossed. Alright, guys. We're gonna start with the ovulation test. And the pregnancy test. Please let the line be there, please. It's definitely there. It's darker than yesterday. This one. I don't know if this one's any good. There's a line on this one. This one is a line too, but it's so faint. But they suck, so. Okay, I'm gonna check this one. This is the Cross Clear Blue. Now this one makes me a little bit nervous because I just hope it's dark enough. These are more sensitive than the other ones. I think. So look. Okay, I mean, yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna take the digital. Now this is going, I'm gonna put it back in here. I'm actually kind of nervous. I kind of feel like it's gonna be negative. I don't think it's dark enough. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. Again, I'll do a picture. I gotta go to work. I'm sitting here acting like I don't gotta go to work. Hold on. I'm gonna be late for work this morning. Oh well. I need to start getting ready. Okay, I'm gonna check it. Now again, I don't think this is gonna be positive. It's done. My heart's beating so fast. Now if it's not, it's okay. It's early. I was really hoping that would be positive. Can I check? It's still going. Alright, let's check again. Thank you, God. It says yes. Oh my goodness, I can tell my husband. Yesterday he said he could not see the lines. I think he just doesn't want to get excited, but oh man, I'm so excited. Okay. I will insert pictures of all my tests, but I do have to go so I can get ready for work. I'm gonna go get more first response today, like the line test. Because I don't have any more good line tests. So I will see you later. I'm so excited. So I am 10 DPO today, and so far this morning I don't really have any symptoms. I did test this morning, they were positive, I'm sure you saw that. I mean, it's only like 10 o'clock in the morning, so obviously there's plenty of room for symptoms to show up today. I am currently on the way to Walmart to get a couple more first response tests and a couple of the Equate digitals, because apparently those are just as sensitive as the first response digital, but they say pregnant, not pregnant. So I'm gonna go get, I think it's a 2-pack of those and I think a 3-pack of first response early results. So I am on the way to do that now. My phone battery is almost dead, so I'm only gonna record for a few minutes, but I will be back. Okay, so that was weird. This Walmart I don't come to, but they had all their tests locked up behind a glass door, and you had to push a button for help to get it open, to get them out. And then, after she got them out, you had to take them in a lockbox to a register, and they have about 30 seconds left. I don't know how long the digital takes, but the first response has about 30 seconds left. I hope the digital says yes. I've seen that these digitals are as sensitive as the first response ones, and that one was positive this morning, so fingers crossed it is positive response. Yep, there's definitely a line on there. It's darker than yesterday too, so that's great. I don't know if you can see it or not. Alright, let's check the digital. This is probably gonna say no. Oh no, the lid came off. Please say pregnant. Please say pregnant. Please. Well, I have another one to take tomorrow, so hopefully it'll say pregnant tomorrow morning. Good morning. 11 p.m. I already did my test this morning. And this finally came up. Ovulation and pregnancy strips. I'm so excited. So today is my birthday. The day that I should have only known I was pregnant for one day, but I've known for about 4 now. Yesterday I had some bleeding and it scared the absolute shit out of me. So, and since I'm only like 4 weeks, it's too early to go get an ultrasound to see if everything's okay. So I went and panicked and bought another pack of First Response so I can test every 48 hours to make sure the lines are getting darker. And these are this is the test I took this morning. And this is the test I took 48 hours before that. You can see it on the camera. I'll put up a picture of what they look like right after I took them, because these are both old now. But I think everything's fine. My doctor said unless it was heavy and bright red that I should be fine. That it was just normal spotting in early pregnancy. My freaking digital died today. I thought these things were supposed to stay on for like 6 months. My Equate digital turned off after 24 hours, and this turned off just 10 DPS. So this stayed on for 3 days. I thought these stayed on longer. I was planning to tell everybody with this tonight at my birthday dinner. So I just did a Target drive-up order for a clear blue digital because I want to do that. These are my strip tests. Obviously these are lighter because they're not as sensitive. This is from last night, the PM test, and this is this morning. So they basically look the same. But I took this one when I started bleeding because I freaked out. And then my ovulation strip for today, obviously very positive. I'm only taking those to see if that actually works. So, and then with the First Response, I am going to take those every 48 hours because I can't get in to see my doctor for another month. So, yeah, but I think everything's fine. I am feeling a little bit sick today, like just a little bit, and I'm kind of nervous to go out. I feel so overheated right now. It's not even funny. I feel like I'm having a hot flash. I keep putting this sweater on and taking it back off, and putting it on and taking it back off. I feel like I'm having hot flashes, and I feel like I'm out of breath, and it's very overwhelming because I don't want to be sick this time around. I know I'm going to, but I don't want to be. I lost like 15-20 pounds with my first when I first got pregnant with him. It was rough, so I'm hoping that does not happen this time around. But I mean, so far so good. Just praying that that bleeding was just a fluke. It was dark brown, so I think it was my leftover implantation bleeding. So I don't know, but I have a headache today. My stomach is just hurting. I just feel sick, and I'm hoping this does not start this soon. Just give me a couple more weeks to get used to this, and then you can start, okay? You know what, honestly, as long as it's a healthy baby, I could care less when it starts. The fear I felt yesterday when I thought I lost my baby is a fear that I have never felt before. We had a chemical before my son now, and I didn't have a baby already, so I mean, it was sad, but it was like, okay, well, we'll try again. And now that I have a kid and I know the love that you feel for your kid, like, I had an issue in my first pregnancy with not feeling attached to him. The whole time I was pregnant, I did not feel attached to him. And as soon as he was born, I felt that instantly. And then as soon as I found out I was pregnant with this baby, it was like instant. I felt like I was bonded to this baby already. And feeling like I'm gonna lose that was the scariest feeling I have ever felt, honestly. So yeah, but so far everything's okay. My test got significantly darker in 48 hours. I will test again, not tomorrow, but the next day. I'll keep testing with the strips, but with the first response, I'm not going to waste them when I have test strips that show up fine. So unless my test strips get lighter, which I pray to God that will never happen, I will only test with the first response every 48 hours. So not tomorrow, but Tuesday morning I will test with the first response again, and I will update you and let you know what's going on. So I just went and picked up same Clairvaux pack I had about a week ago that I wasted. I'm about to take both really quick because I want the digital to tell family tonight at my birthday dinner. That one is going as well. Digital is already on the second bar, so it's going pretty quick. There's a positive on this one already, and it just started. So that's a good sign. Oh my gosh, it just skipped all the way. I don't know, I'm so excited. I knew it was going to say that, but it feels so good to see a pregnant on one of these. That's so exciting. It went so quick. That literally showed up in like 30 seconds, which is a good thing. I'm going to take another strip because I have about 50 of them, so I don't really care about wasting them. But that's so exciting. I didn't have a Clairvaux digital with my last pregnancy, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So do we all hold the pregnancy test in there for an extra second and say for good luck? I do it every time. I'm super excited. I'm so excited to tell my sister-in-law. She's been wanting us to have a baby for